At some point of time, we all need to move from one location to another either for business purposes or some personal preferences. And the damage-free move of personal belongings is the top concern of individuals. The stress factor gets enhanced when there is a need to move antique and fragile goods. These items hold a strong presence and carry some sentimental and historical feelings as well. So it becomes an utmost necessity to move such belongings with ease. White glove moving service is quite helpful in such cases so that antiques and fragile items remain safe and damage-free after relocation. In this video, we would like to explain some of the considerations that will help you in moving your antique and fragile safely locally or interstate. Before going deep into the packing and moving tips for antiques and fragile things, it is important to note what things actually come under this category. Some count objects that are 100 years old, some may consider 50 years old objects as antiques. So there is no definitive range or answer for this. From a general perspective, we would like to list some of the objects that fall under the fragile and antique categories. Furniture. Pieces of furniture such as tables, chairs, cabinets, and desks that were made at least a century ago and are still in good condition. They need the right attention at the time of relocation. Artwork, paintings, sculptures, and other works of art that are old and rare, and that have historical or cultural significance. They hold strong connections with individuals, and any damage results in an emotional loss. Antique jewelry includes items such as rings, necklaces, brooches, and earrings that are at least 100 years old and are crafted with high-quality materials. They should be packed rightly and securely so that nothing goes wrong with them. Books. Rare books, manuscripts, and documents that are at least a century old and are in good condition. They should be packed with the right technique to get them in the right position at the new destination. Clocks and watches. Antique clocks and watches that are no longer in production and are considered rare or valuable due to their age, craftsmanship, or historical significance. You will need the right packing material for packing such objects. It is very important that you should choose the right packing material for relocating fragile items. Quality packing materials will provide the right buffering around such objects that will help to protect them from breakage and damage to objects. Bubble wrap and newspaper work well when we talk about wrapping supplies. This is a must-have when packing fragile items. Bubble wrap helps cushion items and prevent them from getting scratched or broken during transit. You can use packing paper to wrap fragile items individually before packing them into boxes. This provides an extra layer of protection. Use strong packing tape to seal the boxes and ensure that they don't come apart during transit. Foam sheets or peanuts, these can be used to fill in any gaps in the box and provide additional cushioning. Use corrugated cardboard to create custom-sized boxes that fit your fragile items perfectly. This helps prevent them from shifting during transit. Dish pack boxes, these are specifically designed for packing fragile items such as dishes and glassware. They have extra layers of protection and dividers to keep items separated. Marker and label, clearly label your boxes with the contents and the word fragile to help ensure that they are handled with care during transport. Packing antiques and fragile items requires extra care and attention to ensure that they are properly protected during transit. Using the right method of packing and the right packing supplies helps in achieving the damage-free relocation of fragile goods. Here are some steps you can follow to pack antiques and fragile items the right way. Right way to move antique and fragile objects while moving. Antique and delicate mirrors must be packed carefully to prevent damage during transportation. Gathering the required packing materials, such as bubble wrap, packing paper, cardboard boxes, packaging tape, and labels, is the first stage. Make sure the mirrors are spotless before packing to ensure their continued perfect state. Glassware must be packed carefully before being moved to guarantee that they reach their destination undamaged. Gathering the required packing materials. Start by carefully covering each item in multiple layers of bubble wrap before packing it. When it comes to packing antique furniture for a move, It's important to take extra care to protect these valuable and often irreplaceable items. Before packing antique furniture, make sure it's clean and free of any dust or debris. Use a soft cloth or brush to gently clean the surface of the furniture, and allow it to dry completely before packing. Some more considerations for moving antique and fragile items. When you are moving artwork or any other fragile objects which have sharp edges, you should ensure that their corners are well protected and covered so that they do not damage other objects too. If your antique furniture can be disassembled, then you should do that so that transportation can be done easily. When you need to move your antique pieces, it will be a good step if you consider taking photos of your treasured items. Keep movable items in light and click some pictures from different angles. Accidents do happen at the time of moving, so it's better to take insurance for your belongings. However, professional movers will carry your belongings, but if possible you can transport your small and valuable goods with you. Eliminate any concerns and free up space in the truck by transporting your valuable possessions in the car. By this, you can rest assured that your most precious belongings are in the safest possible hands. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe for more videos.